They think you might have some food.
Hi, guys. Oh, hello. We don't have any treats for you. No, sorry. No, we'll get some treats.
Oh, look at the babies, huh?
You get some.
No, it's.
Hello.
They think you might have some treats. Look at them.
I don't have any.
I know, you guys sure are cute. You sure are cute.
Hello. Hello.
Babies? No, 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 honey.
Hi, guys. Oh, hello, babies. Hello. Oh, hi, babies. Hi. Hello. I'd rather get into the water. Whoa, what's that thing on the bridge? What's that big stuff on the bridge? Bye.
Hello, everyone. Crystalline here. How are you all doing? Welcome to my channel, Tuning Into Love. Thank you for joining me for another pick a card reading. Welcome back to all my amazing subscribers, and welcome if you're new. I am so honored and grateful to be here with you guys. This message came through for those of you that are truly choosing your authentic path and calling in your divine counterpart. Like for you, your divine counterpart is the one, and you are manifesting your authentic path, all of the people that are meant for you. So this is a message from your higher self as to where you are on your journey towards manifesting your divine counterpart, words of wisdom, guidance, just an overall understanding of the energies surrounding your union. Once you choose to align with your authentic path and you claim it, and you know that you're deserving of the very best because you give the very best, you've chosen love, the magic just, you draw it to yourself. You begin to manifest it. And so I have some new decks here that I want to use. And as you tune in, while I'm rambling here for a moment, we have group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Tune into the group that calls strongest to you, the number that resonates with you. And this message is truly about connecting with your true divine reflection, which begins with you first. So knowing that you have a divine counterpart, that you've chosen to truly be with those you're meant for, and even if this can be any divine counterpart, not just romantic, so keep that in mind. But in particular, if you are calling in your partner for life, this message definitely applies to you. And it's truly about embracing your authentic self completely 100%. And when you do, that's when you meet your divine reflection and and you can co-create this amazing, beautiful life together. So that's truly enjoyable through the good times and bad. So all right, you guys, I love you. Thank you so much for being here, for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. I am so grateful that you guys exist and that I'm here for you and that we can walk this path together, because this just brings me so much life and joy and gratitude and appreciation and helps me understand how much bigger this truly is. And I just feel so honored and blessed to be able to support us in this way. So thank you so much for your contribution of your time and energy, your higher self, your focus and choice to be in alignment with love and your authentic path, and knowing how amazing you are and deserving and creative and beautiful you are. So let's get into this reading today. I'm excited to tune into the love. So, all right, we'll start with group number 1. All right, group number 1, let's see what you got. And I got some new cards, so I'm going to read some of the meanings because I'm not quite familiar with them, but I think it's going to be beautiful. So the first card, these are from my new deck, Nature's Whispers, and you received Amplify Your Positive Emotions, the number 7. Beautiful card. Scrying Mirror Projection, this is another new deck that I got. Divination of the ancients. So you receive the scrying mirror projection. Mountain strength from earth magic. Flexible from wisdom of the oracle. Shower of abundance from the angels. Green man, retreat into nature. Perception, wow, with the scrying mirror. Find balance. So this is the overall energy of your union with your divine counterpart combined. So this is find balance, and it's the Two of Pentacles. Ooh, this is the divine masculine energy in the union, which is the Lovers, which is beautiful. This is the choice to be authentic and walk your path. And this is the divine feminine, Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Wow, group number 1. This is beautiful. So I'm sure that you can feel something very powerful just by the cards alone. I want to read these cards because they're new and they have short little channeled messages that are just beautiful. So amplify your positive emotions. Now this card is gorgeous. I'm going to hold it up here because her artwork is so beautiful, and there's like pictures within pictures in this art, and it's just so speaks to the soul. There is a ripple effect of energy flowing from you. Be positive. Simply staying happy and sending that happiness out from your heart will benefit those around you. As you adjust your motives and attitudes, this energy flows from you in concentric circles, affecting all of your desires and beliefs. There is a chance to bring good fortune and influences to all the events in your life. As circles also represent cycles, know that you are continually growing in and out of cycles, growing and changing. With every ending comes a new beginning. Trust that the positive energy you radiate will attract what you wish for. So calling in your divine counterpart is rippling out into the universe. It's picking up on your energy, your signal, activating and mirroring that in your divine counterpart. Everything is energy, and our thoughts and intentions, when they're truly pure and in alignment with our soul, things begin to really activate and get magical and connect because it's divinely guided relationship. So you are manifesting your divine union. So amplify your positive emotions when you're feeling joy, when you're feeling yourself in your your childlike essence, your playful spirit, you're just feeling content and peaceful. Milk that feeling and savor it and amplify it and really feel it and be grateful for it and appreciate it, because when you kind of amp up those emotions, that signal is louder and clearer and can go farther, stronger. So this is so beautiful, okay? And I just want to know what the scrying mirror says as well. It's projection, and you got the perception card. So you're definitely being guided to shift your perspective, which that's what consciousness is. When we go from the fear-based consciousness to love consciousness, it's simply a matter of shifting our perspective. It's not about going somewhere or becoming something first. It's simply a matter of an internal shift in our perspective and the frequency that we're tuned into. So it says, you currently desire something so strongly your focus is completely blinkered, and you cannot see the pitfalls that might come from achieving your goal. The scrying mirror card reveals that your obsession for possession has blinded you to some negative aspect of your goal. It is vital to be completely clear about what you wish for, lest someone, including yourself, is harmed in the process of gaining it. Monitor your thoughts and words at every moment, as what you give out will come back to you threefold. Gaze long and deep within, intending to truly understand your ambition. When you recognize that everything that happens is merely your projection, your focus will change, and the reflection of the love in your heart will dazzle others and ultimately yourself. So the incantation for this card is, my heart is finally set free from thoughts of how I must have it be. Mirror, mirror, as I scry, I see my one true love. 'Tis I. 'Tis I. Oh my goodness. Other meanings are: be careful what you wish for. You must learn to love yourself before you can truly love another. An unhealthy behavior or obsession does not serve you. Dig deeper to uncover the truth. Someone is projecting their doubts and fears onto you. So, this is truly beautiful because before we come into union with our divine counterpart, we first come into alignment with ourselves, with our own divine reflection. Um, because the most important relationship, first and foremost, is with ourselves. And so when we can truly look ourselves in the mirror and see all of the past mistakes and choices and situations where we were afraid and reasons why we shut down or why we suppressed ourselves, and we can look at ourselves honestly and see that ultimately, because we are these empowered sovereign beings, we are we naturally and intuitively know that we are free, that we are sovereign, that we make the choices within this human vessel, that no one is like holding a gun to our head saying you have to make this choice and this choice and this choice. Like ultimately it's recognizing that we are free, that we do have the power to choose, and it's coming into that awareness of your infinite self and that you're in a human body, and that when you can look at yourself in the mirror and say, self, I'm no longer going to betray, we're no longer going to betray us. We're going to choose what is authentic to us. We're going to see where we've aligned with people and places and situations that are not authentic to us, and we aligned in at a time when we didn't know any better. It's like, if we knew then what we know now, right? It's just having that compassion for yourself, that you made those choices for a reason. You were being guided because your soul ultimately came here to learn and grow. And so when you come into that recognition that you can change now by choosing love, by choosing your authentic path, by aligning to the things that bring you ease and joy and peace and contentment, which puts you in a better feeling state, which allows you to attract all of those things that you desire, then you can truly surrender to your higher self and forgive yourself and love yourself and accept yourself. And if you can do that, then anyone who you're with needs to do the same thing. They need to love you and accept you and forgive you and all of these things and be in that harmonious vibe of unconditional love with you, because these are the values that you are choosing to align with honesty, compassion, truth, love, forgiveness, adventure, understanding, being in that level of maturity together, of integrity. So first you have to be at that with yourself and commit to yourself and align and stand by your side 100%. And when you do, then you know what your divine reflection looks like, feels like. You can feel it intuitively. It's spiritual, okay? Because your relationship is being divinely guided. So this requires a lot of strength. With Mountain of Strength here, it's knowing that you have what it takes to overcome any obstacle, and it's about embodying the mountain. It's about being the mountain. It's knowing that you are this great power, this great force, but it's about becoming immovable to that, really standing your ground, standing in your truth and what you believe, and expressing yourself in a unique way. And I'm sorry, there's rafters going down the river. You're going to hear all sorts of background noise, you guys, but 'tis the summer season. So it's like you have this very infinite strength for a reason, and it's because true divine counterparts, like, we are cultivating the qualities of unconditional love, of patience, of forgiveness, of compassion. That takes tremendous inner strength, okay? And that's why you have it. And in order for you to truly understand your power, you've got to face what it is that makes you strong. And this journey will do that, because the reward is it's meant for you. This is what's meant for you to learn and grow. It's allowing you to really truly look at yourself in the mirror and love who you are and who you came here to be. So with the flexible card here too, this speaks to being very grounded in who you are, but being able to flex and flow and move and go with, the changes of cycles, and, be adaptable, know that everything is temporary, and ultimately you're moving towards this balance, finding balance and harmony. This combination is so beautiful. And this energy is mirrored in your divine counterpart. So I feel like it's for both parties, for both divine counterparts. It's truly shifting the perception from fear to love, but it's working through your own set of beliefs and upbringings, fears and insecurities and doubts, and all of those programs that we came here to transmute and learn from, our karmic lessons. With the Wheel of Fortune being here, and then the way the Finding Balance card is, it's like each counterpart has to go through certain karmic lessons with soulmates, with others, to help them see things like manipulation and deception and fear-based consciousness, the things that keep us from truly building that solid foundation. And we can't do it with each other because divine counterparts, they can't hurt each other. It's like it goes against their nature. They can feel it. And so that's why a lot of divine counterparts will come together and then separate, because it's this intense connection. It's beyond logic. It's soul. It's it's one soul, feminine and masculine. It's all very, so we have to be in tune with our guidance system. And in order to be fully in alignment with our own guidance system, we've got to be willing to look at everything within us that needs to come up for, that shift in perception. So I feel like that's what's happening, and tuning into true abundance. With the Shower of Abundance card here, this is talking about our finances, and if we're worrying about money, or, how we're going to, basically getting out of that struggling mentality, or worrying about how's it all going to work out with the finances. It's like, give any worries that you have concerning money to the angels. Take any concerns of money in regards to a relationship out of the equation, because when divine counterparts come together, there's this beautiful energy of, when you've been able to go within and truly know your worth and value and love and accept yourself, you see that your energy is the value. It's priceless. And finances and money and all of that stuff is going to naturally be, you're attracting it with the law of attraction, because your ideas and everything is so inspired when you're in that frequency of unconditional love. So retreat into nature as often as possible and connect with Gaia, the trees, the plants, the air, the animals, the sounds, because that is the true frequency of unconditional love. And it teaches us a lot about how to engage with our, with ourself, how to be loving and nurturing and accepting. And when we can see ourselves loving ourselves unconditionally, we recognize how we love others and how we want to connect with others in a very intimate way. And so it helps us see who's meant for us by feeling, it's about honoring our feelings and allowing nature to revitalize us. And it helps us see that we're all connected, that we're all one, that nature is a part of us as we are of it, and that energy ripples out in the unseen. It is real. So by shifting our perception, we're able to see things from a different angle, from our higher selves, from a place that is based on your truth, your soul's truth, what your soul's guiding you to do versus what the programming from the past is guiding you to do. So with the Finding Balance card here too, it's like, find the middle ground, look at things from a neutral perspective for whatever situations that you're going through or with your divine counterpart. And I mean, this card with the eye perception, this card, it brings with it clarity. So it's your higher self telling you that there is clarity. It's bringing you clarity that is a part of your path, of your evolution and your growth. So this card also speaks to take no further action until you see how this message applies to your current situation. Then once you've shifted your perception, you may find that this was all you needed to do. So yeah, I feel like if this resonates with you, this may be someone that you already know from the past, that you're connected to. And you know, if it's real love, if it's true love, it will never end, because there is no ending, there's no beginning. It's something that happened before we even incarnated here. It's bigger than we understand in the human self. So it's about honoring your feelings, like what your soul is guiding you to do, honoring and trusting yourself and understanding the power of your energy. When you claim your path, when you claim your union, you are sending that message out into the universe. And the universe is responding, and it's going to make magic happen, because the relationship is divinely guided already, and the universe wants you guys to come together so that you can serve your mission. But you need to come together in love. So it's about doing our own, the whole beautiful thing of it is learning how to become empowered in who we are, and being able to navigate this life from a very empowered place in our own being, standing on our own 2 feet, and being able to share that energy with another and another and another. So this is really beautiful, because I feel like you're coming into that balance. When I see the 2 of Pentacles, I often feel like it's divine counterparts coming into balance. It's like this time in the physical world where things are kind of like, whoa, what's going on? We're feeling all these emotions and energies and shifts in our perception. And so it's like the universe's way of bringing balance, so we're like, but in the tarot, he's juggling, so it can feel like unstable and a bit like, back and forth energy, like push pull, but it's that balancing and merging of energies and coming together. Because when we're going through stuff within, in our heart and our emotions, our physical world reflects that, and it can feel a bit chaotic, and so it kind of intensifies. But this connection is very intense, so that's why it's, whatever it's triggering or whatever's happening is meant to happen to create that healing effect and really give us the awareness of our true power, and to stand in it and to own it. With the Lovers here representing the masculine energy, this is powerful. Like, I mean, this kind of surprised me to see for the masculine energy, but it's beautiful, because it's the choice to claim your authentic path, to choose your divine path, to be true to who you are, and recognizing that you have the power of choice, that you can choose love, you can choose fear. You can choose to wear the mask or take it off and just be yourself and breathe and enjoy this one amazing life that you have, and allow yourself to be guided by your soul, by the universe, and to receive all the blessings it wants to give you. Or we can choose the fear and have attachments and addictions and feel empty and hollow inside and miserable and depressed. Who cares if people think you're weird or crazy or too spiritual? Like, it's the world's waking up, so you may as well just be yourself and be free. Let the angels guide you, let your higher self guide you, and enjoy this life to the fullest, because your divine counterpart is going to be equally as into weird, crazy stuff as you. It's like being able to, it's like we hide all of these parts of ourselves that we think the world will reject or judge us for. And now with our divine counterpart, now that we've been able to accept that, we can come together and really like nurture and cultivate this soul part of ourselves, and bring it into the physical in an even deeper rooted way. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, it's like, it's so beautiful for the feminine energy, because the feminine knows in this reading, it's like, this is like winning the lottery, coming into union with your divine counterpart. It's like the epic movie at the end where they, you know, they've overcome all odds, and now, you know, like it's all about understanding the cause and effect too, and what you give comes back, what goes around comes around. And it's this beautiful energy of abundance and prosperity, and consciously creating together, being conscious co-creators, and recognizing that that is the gold, you know. So I feel like for group one, um, if you haven't met your divine counterpart, I feel like it's going to be very soon, like very, very soon. If you have met your divine counterpart and you're in separation, again, I feel this is something happening soon. I can't say when, but it's definitely, it surprises me, but it's beautiful. And if this is someone that you're already in a connection with, you guys are great. And, you know, supporting each other. What's great about being with your divine counterpart when you're both conscious is that it's like being with your higher self in the physical, right? So it's like they inspire you and remind you when you forget, and you do the same for them. But it's, you know, nobody's a victim. It's just all empowering, and being vulnerable at the same time, because we're human. You know, it's just like, it's fortifying and strengthening each other, and being a divine reflection for each other is the most beautiful gift we can give each other. So I feel like in this reading, both of you understand that, and nature is your friend. Definitely tune into nature as much as possible together. If you haven't come together, I feel like this is like, you know, a group one. I don't know. You'll have to let me know in the comments below. But whatever you're doing, keep doing it, because you're right where you're supposed to be. And if you're not in union, it's simply a matter of time. Okay, you guys? So that is your message. Thank you so much for watching. I truly hope it resonated, affirmed what you're feeling inside, and just gave you some beautiful affirmation moving forward to stay focused on the love, stay focused on you. And thank you so much, you guys. We will see you next time. All my infinite love. Peace out. All right, group number two. Let's see what you guys got. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know about your divine union. New experiences and possibilities from Nature's Whispers. Look at this card, it's so beautiful. New experiences and possibilities, okay? Coins, abundance, that's beautiful. Lotus flower, unfoldment. Unfinished symphony from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Opportunity to forgive from the angels. Clear and shield your energy, Elmora. The dragon, power, strength. Reach out, Three of Pentacles. And this is your union energy. The moon for the divine masculine, and the Five of Pentacles for the divine feminine. Okay. So, kind of feel into those cards. I can kind of see you guys are being guided together. You're definitely here to co-create a solid foundation of unconditional love together, to collaborate and to work together in the physical. So, and with the moon card being here for the divine masculine, there's some, it's like he's in the dark. He's not quite awoken to what this journey's all about, and the divine feminine feeling that energy of, being out in the cold. So, feeling the separation. And so, but I see here that, with the unfinished symphony here, and with power and strength, and forgiveness, this is all how it's supposed to be. Whatever is happening between the two of you, it is meant to be like this, and it's an opportunity for you both to come into an understanding of what true abundance is, of what true unconditional love is, of what being human is all about, and cultivating this quality of forgiveness and compassion for one another, and also coming into the awareness of your power, your strength, your gifts, your psychic gifts, because when divine counterparts come together, it first begins in the ethereal, it begins energetically, in the astral realm. And so you'll notice that your gifts begin to activate, and you become aware of your, innate energetic connections within to nature, and all sorts of things begin to happen. So it's a really beautiful way that the universe, it's the mystery of understanding this is so much bigger than us, and it's being open to new experiences and possibilities, and seeing things on a bigger scale, understanding that these connections are guided by our soul, by the unseen. And so it's about really fully trusting your intuition, your inner guidance, and allowing yourself to learn, be open to learning how to approach things through the eyes of unconditional love, through your higher self. So I want to read this new experiences and possibilities. It's a short little channeled message with this card, and it's so beautiful. Put it up here so you can see it. These cards are just, it is so beautiful. Put it over here. Look around in nature. Notice the new beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages. You are on the first steps along a new path. You are being offered a blank page. What are the first words you would like to write on it? Your possibilities are endless. You are in complete control of your life. This is a new beginning on your journey. Live in the present and trust in your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. Oh my goodness. So you have claimed your union, your path, and it is so. It is so, it is done. And it's about now tuning into your inner guidance, your soul, and beginning to operate from it so that it can guide you towards your union. Okay. With coins abundance, these are new decks, so I've got to read from them because I'm just learning. I just got them yesterday, and I just love them. So I hope you enjoy them too. This is from Divination of the Ancients. It's a very cool deck. So you guys got the coins abundance card. Finally, all of your hard work, whether it be through sheer hard work, prayer, or positive affirmation, has paid off. You've been blessed and are now supported by the universe. Prepare to reap the benefits, for a cornucopia of abundance will be showered upon you. While this abundance may not appear in the form of energy we call money, you will be amazed both by what comes to you and the unique ways in which it appears. Receive the bountiful gifts the universe bestows upon you with gratitude. This is a great time to start a new business venture. Sorry, guys. So shake hands on a new partnership or on a deal that is being offered. Keep your mind focused on the positive. Do not deviate into negative thinking, and you will never go without. Heads or tails, you win. Hold on, I will let these guys pass. Sorry, guys. I'm along the river. Here comes another one. I'm sorry, you guys. Okay. So there's an incantation for this card. I understand how I receive. It's how I think, how I perceive. My thoughts and wishes of what could be manifest in form and come to me. Your desires are coming to fruition. Stay positive and open to new things. No need to focus on money. You will be supplied with what you need. Be careful what you wish for. Understand the law of attraction. So that is beautiful because it's, again, just affirmation to what's going on here. It's like claiming your divine union, claiming your path. The universe has heard you. It is done. You have manifested it in the ethereal. It is you and your divine counterpart have come together. If you had not come together in the ethereal realms, you wouldn't be feeling this way. Okay, you wouldn't be feeling this feeling of being outside, not being where you're meant to be, or being with that person who makes you feel at home. And it may be that as the divine feminine, you are watching this, and your masculine it has not been awakened yet within him. But however, with the moon card, things are coming up. Okay, so if you've claimed this union, it has mirrored that in your divine counterpart and has begun to awoken something within him. And this crab here is coming up out of the subconscious. Now this crab is not going back down. It's coming out, and it's going to keep going. And so it's like once something has been awoken within us or ignited, it can't be forgotten or turned off or go back away. We can't unforget what we felt or know. So there are things that haven't been revealed yet, but they are coming to the light. And it's the hero's journey. It's understanding ourselves in the depths, and it's a beautiful beginning. Like the lotus flower here, our spiritual journey is an unfoldment, a never-ending unfoldment of growth and learning and expansion, and the lotus begins in the deep muck, the deep muck, and it has to push its way up towards the light to come out and blossom, in the light of day, and it comes back down at nighttime to rest and rejuvenate. So it's like just honoring the cycle of your soul's journey and evolution. This is a part of it, and you are right where you're supposed to be. You are honoring your feelings. You have activated, your destiny, and we are all energetically connected. That has already been determined and destined before. Love is never ending. It has no beginning and no end. It is eternal. So when one is activated, which we are divinely guided, it doesn't happen by accident or by chance. We are divinely guided. Something happens that activates it. And the same goes for the other. So it's trusting the universe and the way everything works, and that we're each guided. And, by intentionally focusing your energy in a very positive way, that true unconditional love, when you feel those connections with your soul, and they're coming from a very pure place, a very genuine, authentic place within you, you can open up to cultivating the qualities of love, which are patience and understanding, compassion, letting things be, trusting, right? Having faith, allowing, accepting, learning, growing, all of these things. Okay, with Unfinished Symphony here, this is let me just look this up and make sure that I have it right here. Unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. So definitely, this could be, again, I feel like you may have already been together in the past and things ended, but there's unfinished business. If this resonates with you, or a lack of closure, or need to forgive, with opportunity to forgive here. So, and this can also speak to your own individual journey. If you haven't met your divine counterpart yet, this is speaking to making amends in your life with anyone that you need to tie up loose ends, to close the last chapter, whatever you need to do, whether it's calling someone, writing someone, expressing your feelings in a journal, being at, choosing to be at peace, whatever it is that you need to do before you can move forward, because that's a part of coming into union, is accepting and claiming the path and choosing to do the work and to heal, to work on ourselves and become our best versions before we meet the love of our lives, or before we come into union, so that we're not feeding energies of codependency, that we come together deserving of one another and ready to support one another. So it's like whatever feels left undone or unsaid or anything, make the attempt to bring closure to that in your life, to say what you need to say, coming from your true heart, coming from that place of wanting solution, healing, closure, amends, whatever it is. With opportunity to forgive here, it's like this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So truly embrace this energy of forgiveness, of understanding what it truly means to forgive. And it begins with ourselves first and foremost. So loving ourselves and forgiving each other is the path of unconditional love, but it also means having the humility to take responsibility for our actions and recognizing what caused pain in the first place and choosing to change. And when the other can't do that at this time, it's honoring that and accepting it and letting it be, and knowing that we all come into the knowing when the time is right for us. It's based on our own soul's growth and unfoldment, and to contribute love to that situation for the highest good of all, by meeting them where they are, by allowing them to be, and not engaging in the energies that create more pain. So it's like doing what you need to do on your part, on your end, to bring peace and closure and choose unconditional love in every moment. And it's simply that. Choosing unconditional love in every moment will guide you. It will give you the intuitive nudgings on what to do and how to move forward and heal a situation. Those boats are going by again, you guys. I'm so sorry. At least they're closer together this time. So clear and shield your energy. If you're feeling a lot of conflict around you, within you, consciously clear and shield your energy several times a day by breathing in unconditional love, placing a ball of light around yourself, asking the angels, the archangels, to watch over you, just energetic bubbles of unconditional love. Whatever you do, smudging, burning essential, or not burning essential oils, the diffusing of essential oils, whatever you do that feels good, that clears the energy around you, that will just help you as you become more sensitive to things, tune into your inner guidance and not take on the energies of others, because those of us who seek out our divine counterparts, however we want to label ourselves, when we choose unconditional love, we are asking the universe to basically reveal to us everything that is not of love. And it can be overwhelming at times. We are people who are deeply empathic, and it's easy to take on the energy of others when when we haven't strengthened our intuition, or are not familiar yet with what this journey is all about. It can be crazy. So it's just understanding and acknowledging your sensitivities, and also to tapping into them and using them for what they were designed for, which is unconditional love. And it is far more powerful than any fear-based energy out there. So embrace unconditional love and become an ally with it, and it will literally bring resolution to situations that you don't even have to say things. Open your mouth sometimes, just by tuning into the frequency of unconditional love and asking it to, evoke it in this area, in this energy. It knows what to do. So with dragon, power, strength, this is an amazing, beautiful energy that I feel a lot of divine counterparts are really being given or gifted when they choose the authentic path, when they choose love, and they are not, choosing not to settle for anything less than what that true unconditionally loving connection. So the dragon comes to offer you its power and strength to protect and fortify you on this leg of your journey. The dragon symbolizes true power and reminds you that this infinite source is not found within your personality or ego. True power resides deep within your soul. So call on the dragon's spiritual power and strength, and you will find a vast resource to strengthen your resolve through morality, integrity, and purpose. If you're struggling with these issues, the dragon will restore them to you. Remember that the power of the spiritual world can never be broken, and true strength is found within, not in the outside world. Never mistake a gentle man for a weak one. Watch for a signal. The dragon always makes the next step clear, and it gives you the power to take it, okay? So that is absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to move this here. You are surrounded with, when we choose to claim our divine path and call in our divine counterpart, it's a divinely guided union. So the universe responds and begins to send us what we need when we need it to be with us, because it requires tremendous strength, courage, and bravery to walk this path and accept nothing less. There will be things that try to come in and interfere and keep this union from coming together. But once you've been shown and you know, mind, body, soul, what is in alignment for you, what is made for you, what is right for you, there is nothing that can get in the way of that again. You begin to trust yourself. So that's what this journey is all about. It's about truly coming into this beautiful energy of knowing your own value and your own worth and co-creating together. No more fear-based energy getting in the way. So I feel like you're at the beginning of this journey, and it's simply a matter of divine timing, which I know is hard to hear, but it is, it's divine timing. It's about you honoring yourself, committing to your path, and doing what your best to honor your part. And that's all you can do. But by doing that, you are strengthening the bond, right? You are contributing to the bond of intimacy, of strengthening, of loyalty, of commitment, of compassion. So know that you're doing your part, and what you're doing is beautiful, not just for yourself, but for humanity, for all of us, okay, and for Gaia. And she is really, really supporting divine union. So tap into her, tune into her. She's everywhere, and she's free and available for you at all times, 24/7. Okay, because I feel like you guys are here to do something that involves business, building a business together, building solid foundations in one way, shape, or form. And it begins energetically within. I just see a very prosperous future for you guys that is definitely worth investing your time and energy into, okay? A lot of beautiful lessons that you will carry with you as divine wisdom for your future people, for everyone you come into contact with. And that's quite a legacy to leave. So the dragon is very powerful. I wish you guys well. I truly hope this message resonated with you, and that you continue to experience new wonderful things and be open to new possibilities and magic and gifts and things you've never imagined before, because this journey is quite epic when we fully open up and embrace it. Okay, so thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. I'm truly so grateful to be here with you guys. You are all so amazing. I am wishing you so much love and strength and beauty, and just thank you for walking this path with me. So take really good care of yourselves, believe in yourselves, and I'll see you again very soon. All my infinite love. Peace out. Okay, group number 3. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know about your divine union. You guys ready? These are my new cards. Nature's Whispers. They're so beautiful. This is Adventure. Ooh, I love it. Ooh, dropping cards here. I love it. Okay, so Adventure. Crystal Ball, Clarity. These are some new cards I got too. Divination of the Ancients. That's cool. Dragonfly, Emergence from Earth Magic. Ooh, I love the cards coming out. All That Glitters. Ooh, Mask coming off. Reward Yourself from the Angels. Yoga, Babaji. Focus, 33 from Avalon. Solar plexus chakra. So this is the overall energy of your union with your divine counterpart, solar plexus. And this is, sorry guys, hit the camera. This is the sun representing the divine masculine and the divine feminine, death. Okay. So, beautiful energy, you guys. This is beautiful. So I'm going to start with the Nature's Whispers cards. I'm going to read the little channeled message out of the book because they're just these beautiful channeled messages. And it's new, so I got to get used to it here. This card is gorgeous. Wow. So you guys like to have adventures, and you're going to have some beautiful, beautiful adventures together. Very, very playful, fun-spirited couple who do things out of the ordinary together, you know? The very deep soul adventures. Okay. It's an excellent time to take a short jaunt anywhere that inspires you. If you enjoy horseback riding or riding a bike, create the opportunity to do this. Just get outdoors and travel. It will help you break out of your routine. It may also expose you to a different outlook, a new opportunity, or an escapade. You are really going to feel so much better after taking a break. There is no feeling quite like having the wind blow through your hair or sun on your back. Okay, so I feel like you're someone who works very hard because we got the Reward Yourself card. So both of you are very hard workers. You work very, very hard, but you also are very adventurous and love to play and love to explore and discover life. Like, you have that childlike spirit, and you've always had it, and that's why you're such hard workers, because you want to manifest and just have this amazing life. You know, it's like, I feel like this energy of just wanting to experience it all, but sometimes we get caught up in all, you know, realizing all that glitters is not gold, right? Because it prevents us from experiencing the true experiences of life, you know, the soul, the things that really call to our soul and resonate with our soul. They're not tangible in the physical, you know. It's the feeling that we are experiencing that really makes life worth living. So, oh my goodness, this is beautiful. So the crystal ball, I want to read this card too. Clarity. Your wish to grow and move ahead has been heard, and the universe awaits your further instructions. So you're calling in your divine counterpart, okay? And you've been heard. You may think you know what you want at this time, but are unsure of how to ask for it, or exactly what it is you should ask for. Remember, if your thinking is muddled, the universe cannot give you a clear response. This card comes to remind you that you must be absolutely crystal clear about what it is you actually desire in order to bring it about. This is the foundation of the art of manifestation. Take time out to focus on the subject of your inquiry. Oh, and you got focus, okay? At this time, clarity seeks you out and asks, what is it you really want to know? Incantation is, in order for me to clearly see, with truth and love and clarity, the answers that reveal the all, I focus on the crystal ball. Ooh, I love this. Be conscious of every word you speak and each thought you think. Concentrate on honing your own special talents and interests. A clear sign will soon present itself in answers to your question. Be sure to keep on full alert. Wow. So, this, your higher self wants you to truly focus on what you truly want, you know, your divine counterpart. What is it that you're truly calling in? And to give it your undivided attention. And this is like truly looking at yourself, okay, with the dragonfly emergence here, and the solar plexus and all that glitters and the reward, just all of these cards. I feel like you're someone who is really beginning to wake up and come into this authenticity of who you really are. Like, you've known who you really are all along, but life just you got caught up in life, you know, on manifesting what you believed was what you were supposed to be doing. But things just begin not to align. You know, it's like with the dragonfly emergence card, this card speaks to, like, we're in the process of emerging from the old cycle into the new, right? So it's like a shift in our consciousness and our awareness. Like, from the past consciousness, our experience were based on maybe more of a fear-based consciousness, whereas now they're based on this awareness of unconditional love. And so our perspective is shifting, and it's like this shift feels like it was kind of sudden, you know, but it's like this spirit of adventure. It's like this something ignited within you, that it ignited the authentic essence of you that you hadn't felt in a long time, right? That's just kind of how I'm feeling, because with the dragonfly card here, it's not like a gradual emergence. It's like a quick emergence. It's like the dragonfly is like, there's like a quick shift and transformation. You're kind of like, whoa, it's just like hits you. And you're like, oh my gosh, what is this? You know, this feels really good, but I don't think it's supposed to, you know, like, what? It's like, it's like going through, it's like you're unprepared, you know, you were just unprepared. But on a soul level, you've been preparing for this. Like, this is always meant to happen, okay? And so it's about tapping into the past, like tuning into the wisdom, and it's like you're growing. Whether you want to or not, you're growing. Your consciousness is growing and expanding, and so it's just embracing it. And your higher self's like, this is the path, and this is where you're being called to go, and it's to help you grow into your next stage of maturity. You know, it's about adjusting your thinking about yourself, your others, your lifestyle, your community, like who you're, like everything about yourself. It's shedding the past, the ego. It's coming into this broader awareness of consciousness, and it's an inevitable thing, and it's a beautiful thing. You know, it's absolutely beautiful and should be embraced. And when you truly embrace it and say, you know, wow, I'm feeling this for a reason. What is this all about? And embrace it and investigate it and dive deeper into it, surrender to it. You'll begin to, the universe will begin to communicate with you, and you'll begin to realize it is a divinely guided union. When something is divinely guided, we can trust. The universe will always send you messages and affirmations. So we don't need to obsess or worry or go into the fear about anything, because what's meant to be will be. And it's about seeing beyond the physical. It's about understanding that your union is manifested in the ethereal before it comes into union in the physical. And with the all that glitters card here, that's what that is. It's seeing beyond the mask, seeing beyond the illusion, the superficial things. And it's about being authentic, right? It's about taking off the mask and not being afraid to be seen for who you are and for trying to be something that you're not. It's about not being materialistic. It's one thing to enhance your beauty and all of that when it's your authentic self, you know, to enjoy your jewelry and your clothes and different things like that. That's totally natural, right? To beautify yourself, but it's like you're not doing it to gain attention from others or to fit into something. You're simply doing it because it makes your soul happy and it makes you feel more in your, humanness. You're appreciating these certain things that enhance your own authentic essence. So it's just about being truly honest about who you are and taking off the mask and getting out of the logic of the connection that you're feeling and moving into the soul, moving into that this is divinely guided. Otherwise, you wouldn't be feeling all these emotions, you wouldn't. And to the relationships that ignite our authenticity are the adventure and the excitement and the curiosity. That is soul, that is spirit, that is what spirit wants us to do, because then we naturally expand and grow and learn and deepen and co-create and appreciate. So reward yourself, because you're someone who gives a lot of your time and energy. You put your time and energy into things and you do a lot for others. And so give some love to yourself, reward yourself, bring balance into your reality, maybe tuning into yoga, into your body, because when you're in alignment with your body, your breathe, yoga is wonderful for the breath. The breath is our connection to spirit and the ethereal. We can breathe in unconditional love through our breath. It, intentionally moves through our body, helps us align. Yoga puts us into our body, which is connected, and to our emotions and just everything. So I feel like you're being guided to really focus on this divine union in a healthy way, not in a fear-based way, but in a way that you trust that you're being divinely guided to your counterpart. And there are certain things that we must do that spirit's asking us to let go of, to shift, and that it's okay to focus on things in a loving way. What would love do? And with the solar plexus chakra here, and the sun in the masculine, wow, it's like I feel the sun. I feel like it's like emerge towards the sun. It's like all that glitters too. It's like, is it the sun, or is it just something? Is it a ball sprinkled in gold glitter? It's like the only way to know is to feel. And with the solar plexus, this is associated with your inner feeling, right? It's your innate knowing, your feeling, your intuition. It's your gut feeling. Okay, so this is about tuning into your inner sight versus your external sight, and beginning to really trust that. That's what this union is strengthening, is your intuition, following your feelings, your guidance, learning how to trust your natural guidance system. Okay, and it's you can see it glowing. It's like a bright, brilliant sun, and you can send this energy even through your intentions throughout your body, which you are connected to your divine counterpart. So when you're focused on strengthening your solar plexus, you are sending that signal to your divine counterpart energetically as well. So that's a really beautiful thing to do, and it'll help you feel empowered. It will restore vitality, your willpower. It's all about your confidence, your self-esteem. So it's like, I feel like almost like it's like with the sun here, with the divine masculine, he could be very tuned into his solar plexus, and you're feeling that, which is allowing divine feminine to truly let go of things from the past. Or it can be the other way around, with the divine feminine more in tune with the solar plexus, and the masculine is feeling that authentic sun within himself, and it's allowing the feminine to let go of the past as well, and knowing that what will be, and I will continue sending love to this divine union, and the universe is going to guide us together. I'm going to let go of the attachments and needing to know and all of that, and truly embracing myself, being reborn as, it's like, it's just beautiful. It's like almost like the divine masculine is teaching the divine feminine how to truly embrace unconditional love, and it's being reflected in the other. So I know I went through a period like this in my twin flame journey where I was being asked to focus on this connection, to really focus on it, give it my undivided attention, to really dig deep into my feelings. And I mean, I wrote out my feelings in like a 15-page letter, and it helped me see exactly what was genuine and authentic, like what was really coming from me and what was coming from fear. And it was absolutely amazing. So maybe that would help you. But I just feel like there's this beautiful energy that's emerging, and it's because your authentic energies of your child essence, your soul essence, is being activated by this connection. So embrace it from a healthy way. You know, what would love do? Honoring, supporting, compassion, forgiveness, letting things be, being authentic, being real, being humble, being seen for who you are, being able to see, be, you know, deeper, go deep, dive deep, okay? Because it's about embracing who you really are completely, and your divine counterpart is going to want to dive deep with you. We don't need to wear masks with each other, okay? So, wow, this is so beautiful the way this all came out. I truly hope this message resonated with you and just affirmed your own inner knowing. And I thank you for just being so amazing, and for your soul, your spirit, your time, your energy. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. I'm so honored to be here with you guys. You're so amazing. And I'm just sending you strength, beauty, magic. I believe in you. I love you. And I'm so grateful for you. So take good care of yourselves. I'll see you next time. All my infinite love. Peace out, guys. Okay, group number 4. Let's see what your higher self wants you to know about your divine union. See what's going on. These are my new cards. Nature's Whispers. Ooh, empowerment. Oh, this is beautiful. I'll hold this up and show it to you later. Tea Leaves, Foresight. Green Man, Synergy from Earth Magic. This is the Tea Leaves card is from a new deck I got as well. Divination of the Ancients. So that's pretty cool. To Be Fair from Wisdom of the Oracle. Giving and Receiving from the Angels. You Can Do It, Archangel Michael. The Wind Fairy from Avalon, Wisdom of Avalon. Oh, Six of Cups, or Simply Love. Okay, this is the union energy for you guys, and this is the Psychic Heart Tarot. And then this is the Divine Masculine energy, King of Wands, Divine Feminine, King of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles. Okay, interesting. Wow. This is a beautiful message, you guys. Wow. You guys are a very powerful couple. You're like the power couple, and I can just feel it. It's like you're here to bring some major balance and fairness through your synergy, through your unconditionally loving. Like you have this ability to just flow with one another. Like it's just like you're like one person in two bodies, and you just bring this synergy, this empowerment. It's deep, which allows you to really be able to see into the future and receive these divine visions and manifest them and put them into action, creating them in the physical world. There's this grounded balance between the two of you. It's very beautiful. I'm going to read this empowerment card. It's very powerful, yet very grounded and loving, you know, it's like very solid. Let's see here. So, empowerment. I'm just going to read the little card to you guys. Look at this card. How beautiful is this? There's so many pictures within the picture, too. It's just gorgeous. The moment for respect for life and all living things, attuning to nature and to the creatures of the earth, is at hand. Tune into the deep well of compassion that spills over readily to anyone who needs your help. You are being directed to take action to remove difficulties and resolve problems. Be receptive to guidance from wherever it happens to come. Don't be surprised to receive support from unusual avenues. Be alert to seemingly random input, which will give you clues and ideas that had occurred to you earlier. Once you have picked up these signs, pursue them diligently and with determination. The potential for them to pay off is immense. As soon as you know what action to take, take it. Wow, this is so beautiful, and I really feel like with the cards here, you guys are some very powerful stewards of Mother Earth. You are very loving people, and you see the sacredness in life. You see the sacredness, like how life can be so beautiful and magical, and its quality. You know, you see, it's like you kind of take it seriously in an extent that it's sacred to you, okay? Because with the synergy card here, it's like this energy of being in tune with the environment and understanding just intuitively how things kind of work together in harmony with one another and energetically, and how they communicate with one another. And with the giving and receiving card here, with the angel holding the parrot and feeding the kangaroo, and it's just like, it's this understanding of what you give comes back to you. And so it's being in rhythm, being in flow with the beat of the universe and with your own drum. The tea leaves card, I actually got this card earlier from my Patreon message. This is such a cool deck if you guys are interested in it. It's the Divination of the Ancients. Wow, it is so cool. So the tea leaves cards brings you reminders of the old ways of soothsayers who in a time imbued with magic and mystery could capture a glimpse of the future in shapes that formed in one's cup. 'Tis the gypsy way. Now it is time for you to open your your eyes and heart, and explore your ancient bloodlines. Whether or not you have Romani blood, acknowledge the sacred work of your ancestors, who will assist you from the spirit realm. Using foresight and inner knowing, you will be able to read clearly the messages and shapes of what's to come. The incantation for this card is, the truths presented to me in the tea, the old ways now help me to finally see. With eyes wide open, now I begin to understand. Resolved and healed, my time to rise is at hand. So time to heal any unresolved issues in your relationships. Investigate your bloodline. You have inherited your psychic gifts from an ancestor. Remember magical tales of yesteryear from your childhood. Always look for the bigger picture. Step into your future with open eyes, relax, and have a cuppa. Okay, so you may be feeling your gifts awakening and connecting into something that is in your family ancestry, your bloodline. So there may be people in your family who are aware of certain stories or aspects, but whatever you feel guided towards, I feel like this is something you intuitively feel within you, and you're being guided to dive deeper into it, because it's going to allow you to fully step into your power and really come into this awareness of who you are and why you're here, which is divine counterparts. We are here for a bigger purpose than just to come together in union with one another. We are here to anchor unconditional love in a very powerful way. It's like our mission, coming into union is a part of our mission. So it's like being able to learn and grow and expand and truly step into our power is a part of this journey. So I just think that it's beautiful, and I see the energy very balanced in that. Like, that is a part of what your union is all about. With the To Be Fair card, it's all about balance, obviously, and justice. And it's also about like the law of cause and effect, and being able to observe things and see things from all angles before just jumping to conclusions or taking action, especially with the King of Wands. Like, he really looks at things from all angles and determines the best course of action. He doesn't just take action aimlessly, right? He's very focused, and when he makes a decision, he commits and knows that, you know, as long as we stick to it, it's going to be manifested, and it's going to be amazing. So it's like, because this idea is divine, your perception is guided with unconditional love, so it's very fair and balanced. And it's through our experiences that we come into that awareness. It's through the contrast of our challenges, you know, of being in a situation that's really challenging and awful, and being able to see the root cause of like deception and manipulation and confusion. And once we see that, we're able to approach it with unconditional love and see the actual cause and effect and how it shifts and alters and changes. And the more we really embrace our authentic path and choose love, then we, you know, that's the choice we're making. We're standing in our power. And so from things moving forward become fair and balanced, because we are able to find that balance within ourselves, right? And, you know, things are always moving and changing and growing. And it's like, I feel like with the giving and receiving card here and the Six of Cups, this is a unconditionally loving relationship, right? A childhood relationship, a past life relationship. However it resonates with you, you'll feel it with your own, you know, your own knowing of who this relationship is. But if this is true love, we want to love. We want to choose unconditional love, because this connection is eternal. There's no beginning or end. It's infinite. So because it is, because it is so much bigger than us, and when we choose to claim union with our divine counterparts, with those we're meant to be with in unconditional love, these unions are activated. They're awoken, right? Because we're always connected energetically. Nothing happens by accident or coincidence. It's like all happen in the ethereal first, and then it comes to light in the dark matter here on earth. So with the Wind Fairy here, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, it's really coming into that alignment with your divine mind and being able to see situations for what they are, for seeing the loving relationships that are true and authentic to you. When your mind is clear, when you're in your divine mind, you can discern so easily what is resonant with you and what is not, because your feelings and everything, like your mind knows what your feelings are and honors them, and you're in alignment with your higher self, and you choose naturally the highest good of all. You want the highest good of all. And so it's like, if you're in separation with your divine counterpart, the fair thing to do is to choose love, is to honor where your other half is at, to honor that we all need to go through lessons and experiences that help our soul grow and evolve. And so we hold space, we let things be, which is compassion, letting things be. You know, we send good thoughts and energy. We don't take it personal. We rise above. We see things from a very neutral place and trust the divine, that it's guiding us both together, and we're coming together when we're supposed to. And that's honoring the divine, you know, having patience, cultivating patience and compassion and understanding, and focusing on our own value and worth and what we came here to do. With the King of Wands representing the divine masculine energy, I feel like he's in a mode of truly stepping into his power as a divine co-creator, as a manifester. And whatever it is that the masculine energy is going through right now is meant to help him truly understand his power, his fire, his spiritual gifts. That he is an amazingly powerful manifester. And he, you know, when unconditional love becomes your ally, becomes the ground you stand on and within, and you're in tune, it's like you are on fire. You are on fire. And if the masculine energy is not yet in this energy currently, it's like whatever is happening is moving him into that energy. And with the divine feminine here with the Knight of Pentacles, it's having that awareness and understanding that this is worth putting the time and energy into day by day, by taking care of ourselves, by building our own foundation, by understanding that everything we do is building a solid foundation of our true path. And we're doing this for ourselves and for, because this is what we came here to do. We're not doing it just for a relationship. We're doing it because this is what we came here to do. And this is what our soul is, we want to co-create and experience the best and thrive and nurture and love and be in joy and be in our feminine essence. We don't, it's like bringing the balance. You guys are bringing balance in a very grounded way, a lot of synergy. So know that whatever you're feeling right now, you can do it. You can absolutely do whatever you came here to do. You guys are powerful manifestors. And with Archangel Michael being here, it's like tap into that power within you and take action and trust yourself. When you feel guided by your soul to take action, do it. Don't hesitate. Because your mind is coming into alignment. Your mind is in alignment with, when you're in tune with your integrity and you're mindful of your words and your thoughts and where that energy is focused, directed, where it's coming from, you can make decisions. You can be fair. It's, it's not personal. It's all for the highest good of all. And that's true empowerment. So you guys are like a power couple. And I love this. I truly hope this reading resonated. And just affirmed what you're feeling. And if you're not in union yet, I really feel like this is simply a matter of divine timing. I know, I know that's not really an answer, but nobody can really truly tell you. But you can tell yourself. You can ask yourself and have the universe affirm things to you and show you, because whatever synchronicities you're seeing are your higher self. When you're in tune, you'll know that it's you affirming what you know to be true. So if you're not in union, I feel it's very close. And if you are, you guys are, it's like I just feel a very powerful, stable, beautiful, balanced energy that is so refreshing. Like it's like a breath of fresh air, literally. So thank you for being you. And thank you for walking this path with me and just being so amazing and allowing me to share this message. With all of you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, for being here with me, and for just all of your amazing time and energy and loving words of support and just amazingness. I love you guys. I'll see you next time for the next pick a card. And until then, take very good care of yourselves, nurture yourselves, love yourselves infinitely, always. Peace out.